Hey everyone, welcome back with another rant. This time around I'm going to be doing what I promised. My rant on what characters I think could possibly die in the future of Naruto. Alright, now, let's see, because we've had a few we've had a few character deaths in Naruto in the series, protagonist deaths, I guess I should say. In part 1, we kind of just had one protagonist death. We had the death of the third Hokage, who wasn't a major fan favorite character, but he was still an alright character, and he died he died fighting Orochimaru. In part 2, though, we've had quite a few. We had the death of Asuma, which most people don't care about, but his death I felt was actually kind of sad. Had the death of Jiraiya, which still can't believe he died so soon. I'm surprised Kishimoto didn't wait till the war and have him die. Either that or make a way for him to be revived for the war. But he couldn't be revived for the war though. And then during the war we had the deaths of Inoichi Yamanaka and Shikaku Nara, the fathers of Ino and Shikamaru. Which, that was okay, they sacrificed their lives for the war effort. And then, very recently, we had the death of Neji Hyuga at the hands of the Ten Tails, saving Hinata and Naruto. Which, obviously, he's been a fan favorite character for so long now, and then he dies out of nowhere, so, yeah, Kishimoto's just trolling the fan base now, I can tell. But anyways, though, this is my thoughts on what other characters I think could die in the future. So obviously we know that Naruto's not going to die. Sasuke is most likely going to die. I know I just said protagonist, but everyone keeps asking me if I think Sasuke's going to die. Yes, I do. And it's not just because I don't like the character. It just seems the most plausible now that he will die. Okay. Now, I have a few suspicions on how I think he'll die. Perhaps he'll try to strike up a deal with Madara Uchiha, and Madara will probably turn on him because, Sasuke's no fucking match for Madara. Or maybe Orochimaru will actually get the upper hand on him and get his body. But the only way I could see that happening is if Orochimaru somehow gets his arms back but still wants the Sharingan, because, why the fuck wouldn't he? Alright, or maybe the fight between Naruto and Sasuke really will happen and Naruto will kill Sasuke. There's a few possibilities. Or maybe these people who know everything will kill him. I don't fucking know, but... Anyways, that out of the way. Sakura, I think it might be likely if she dies. And there's a specific reason why I think she might die, alright? If you recall, right after the fight that she and Shio had with Sasori, Chio tells her next time that she risks her life, risk it for someone she truly loves rather than an old bag of bones like her with one foot in the ground. So, I suspect she'll either be risking her life and probably dying for either Naruto or Sasuke. Provided that Sasuke turns to the light side, which God help me if he does. That being said, I think it's really likely that Lee or Guy, especially Guy, might die, but only if they open up the 8 inner gates. I have a prediction that they might decide to open up the 8 inner gates and go to town on Madara, like both at the same time. That would be a really awesome fight. Although fights in the manga don't tend to last that long usually. They tend to last longer in the anime, but yeah. I think that'd be a really awesome fight. Alright. I don't know. I think it's likely that they may kill off some other characters that don't hardly do anything. Like Ten I think might die. and Shino and Kiba, and of course if Kiba dies, Akamaru will probably die. You know, and shit like that, you know, characters that hardly do anything, you know, Hanabi Hyuga. Oh, wait, is she even in this one? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she's a Chunin or still a Genin. But Hiyashi Hyuga might die because he hardly does anything. I think, because Neji in part 1 did a lot. In part 2, he hardly did anything. I think that's maybe what they're going for, what Kishimoto's going for, is just killing off characters that hardly do anything. I kind of agree with it, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. I think it's likely at this point that Shikamaru will not die. For a few reasons. One, well, his dad just died in this war. I don't think the son would die in the same fucking war. And two, they've kind of been hinting a lot towards Shikamaru X Tamari, and I think Kishimoto definitely wants to play out on that at the end of the series, so that's another reason. Which is also why I don't think Tamari will die. Ino probably won't die just for the sole fact that, well, I don't know, she might. It all depends on what Sakura decides to do, probably. Because if Sakura decides to stand up and actually fight and risk her life, then I think Ino will feel an obligation to keep up with her rival and do the same fucking thing. Okay, and in which case they'll both probably die. Okay. And Choji, I don't really have any comments on Choji if he'll die or not. Honestly, Kankuro probably won't. Well, Kankuro might die because he hardly does anything. Like, the biggest thing he's done was at the beginning of the series, and he lost his battle, so, yeah. Anyways. As for the 5 Kage, well, Tsunade's death is pending at this point. I mean, she was cut clean in half, but she seems to have a plan with Katsuyu or something. I don't know what that is exactly. I don't think any of us do, but yeah. Anyways, though, Tsunade's death is definitely pending at this point. Any of the other 5 Kage, I would definitely not see the Raikage dying. I would not see A dying. I would not see Onoki dying, even though he, you know, he's the oldest. He's lived through so much already. I'm sure he's lived through things like this before, so I don't see him dying. I could probably see Mei dying just because she seems to like the, I don't know why, but she seems like the weakest of the 5 Kage. I don't know why, but I could probably see her dying. Tsunade, it's half and half. She's her, like I just said, her death is pending right now, but we don't know what's gonna happen in the future. You know, if she actually does have a plan to live, for them all to live, who knows? Yeah, so that's the 5 Kage. Yamato, I'm not sure if he's dead yet or not. I mean, right now I think he's the one who was producing the White Zetsu army, but I'm not sure if he's dead or not. We'll just have to wait to see there, but wouldn't be surprised, though. Quite honestly, if he was dead. Okay. Sai, I could probably see living past this war. Just because, you know, he is an Anbu member. He has suffered through so much before. So I could probably see, and, you know, his character finally started to develop quite a bit. So I could see his character developing more in this war, and then him living past this war. I definitely could. Alright, and I'm also going to bring up Obito because, yes, he better fucking die. He better not. Alright, Talk no Jutsu better not go on Obito from Naruto, and he better not live. He better not turn to the light side. If he does, I'm going to be fucking irate. That being said, yeah, I really don't think there's any other characters to talk about, though. Nope, there's not. So that's basically my thoughts on what characters I think will die in the future of Naruto. There's characters' death predictions, basically. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.